What's up guys, it's Meg and it's that time of the week again where we get to look dead ahead. But today we're looking dead ahead at what's coming on Fear the Walking Dead Season 2 airing April 10th. I'm super excited that there's no hiatus between our Walking Dead shows. So we have the season finale of The Walking Dead that airs Sunday, not this Sunday, but airs on a Sunday. And then the very next Sunday, April 10th, we have the premiere for Fear the Walking Dead Season 2. So just recently there aired another, I think it was only like 15-second promo for Season 2. But there were so many different images in this tiny short promo that I decided to combine this promo and the very first one. And they're basically saying the theme is no safe harbor here. And there's been 2 of them and each of them is only about 20 to 15 seconds 15 to 20 seconds long. But I wanted to combine the images. I did a lot of freeze frames and insert them into this video and kind of just discuss it a little bit. I don't really have a lot of predictions at this point. It's very hard to predict things off of 2 15-second promos. But I thought, you know, it's not that easy to kind of keep slowing down and rewatching the 15-second promo and trying to catch everything. So I did screenshots of most of the scenes in here, and it's funny because it actually shows you quite a lot. 15 seconds doesn't sound like very much, but there's a lot in here. So I just thought we would go through the images and just kind of discuss it briefly, and hope you guys like this video. If you guys have any predictions for season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead, feel free to leave them in the not in the description box, in the comment box, and we can discuss it more there. So most of the promos start off when we see everyone on the yacht. We see in this first image here Alicia sitting on the edge of the yacht. Now she's been through a lot, as they said in some of the interviews for the upcoming season 2, that, you know, she's had everything that she's dreamed of ripped away from her. Her boyfriend's likely dead. She was going to go to college. She had all of these plans for after high school, and her entire perfect world has just been torn away. So she's definitely going through a lot. And, you know, it's the zombie apocalypse too. We see Madison sitting with binoculars looking off into the distance. No big deal there. We get a glimpse of Nick. Nick still is wearing the old man jacket. Now it looks like he's wearing a different polo shirt, but he's still got the old man jacket. I really wish they had been able to pack some more clothes with them before getting on the yacht. It's unfortunate. Then we see Ophelia. She's also looking a little bit depressed here on this yacht. We see Alicia again running towards something. Now in another shot here in just a moment, I'll show it to you, but we see Daniel looking off and there's a boat with a bunch of people on it. So this image of Alicia kind of running, it kind of looks like maybe she sees something out in the distance. Maybe she's also looking at this boat that's here. We see Strand and we see Daniel and he's got his gun up. So we see Daniel here with all these people on the boat. They're looking for help. They're waving, you know, help us, help us. It would be very interesting and I think a very bad idea in this type of situation to allow all of these people onto your yacht. Now, it seems like there's quite a bit of room on this yacht, but that many people can be very dangerous. There are only, what, we have Travis, Nick, Madison, Daniel, Ophelia, Alicia, and what's the other kid's name? I can't remember now. Let's see. Why don't I know his name? Chris, that's easy enough. So what is that, 7 or 8 people? Now I lost count. 7 or 8 people. And this boat, this little speedboat, is got way more than 8 people on it. So if they all come aboard this yacht, oh, and Strand, so 9. If they all come on this boat, they could easily overtake, you know, our guys. So it's kind of interesting because you're weighing that. You know, do you want to help people out? Do you want to be a good person? Or do you want to save yourselves and you know that you probably don't have enough food for all those people? So a little bit later in the promo, we see this guy come onto the yacht. I'm pretty sure they're still on the yacht at this point. And he's got a rifle on them, pointed on them. And here's a closer shot. And then we have Daniel off to the side and he's got his gun pointed at him, which is pretty awesome. So what this guy is doing is really interesting. Now, is this after they've been on the boat for a while, or are they going to go and, because we know, you know, they were still in Strand's house when they were talking about the boat at the end of season 1. So they've got to make it down to the boat, and the boat's all the way out in the water. So was this guy already hiding out on their yacht? That could be interesting. Or is he a potentially new character that we're going to have? And then this scene with Chris. This is super interesting. If you watch the full promo, it happens very, very quickly, where basically he looks like he's standing there and then he kind of just takes a step into what looks like a pool and just kind of like falls over. It doesn't look like he's jumping in the water to go swimming. It literally looks like he is just like standing still and then just kind of falls into the water and doesn't even try and it doesn't look like it's an accident or anything. Watch the promo again and see here he's falling in the water. He kind of just falls on his side. So it's almost like he's just standing there and just lets himself fall over. Doesn't try to break his fall. Doesn't look like he's just jumping in to escape anything or to go swimming or anything like that. It seems really weird. Now, it makes you wonder if maybe he is, his mother died. His mother died. He didn't witness it. He didn't get to officially say goodbye. When she said, she loved him and hugged him, he didn't know that was going to be the last time he ever saw her. So he could be very, very depressed, very, very upset over everything that's happened, traumatized. Now his mom is dead and he wasn't really getting along with his dad, and now he's stuck with his dad. And who knows, he may be trying to kill himself here. That's going to... all of our characters have lost something at this point, and so it's gonna be really interesting to see how they're dealing with it in these close quarters. Now I'm wondering, is this because it kind of looks like he's falling into a pool or something? It doesn't look like he's just jumping off the boat. It kind of looks like there's maybe bricks right here and he's falling into a pool. So would there be a pool on this yacht? Is the yacht that big that it would have a pool on it? I don't know. Maybe there's somewhere else. Maybe they're still at Strand's house, in the premiere of season 2, and before they go to the yacht, maybe they're still at his house and he tries to do something. I don't know. It's weird. Tell me what you guys think of this scene right here. And then we have just a couple images here. We see this walker in the water, mouth open, and then another scene which we see Nick under the water going right up to the face of this walker, which is creepy. And then we see them move off the boat, off the yacht. We don't know if something happened to the yacht, if they're forced off or what, or if they're just trying to find new land. We don't know where this is, but we see Madison carrying a bag and what looks like a cooler up onto the beach. There's a close-up shot of her. We see Travis also in where I think is probably the same beach. And then we see a bunch of walkers on the beach here. It looks like there is graffiti or something on the rocks, so I don't know where this is. If you guys have any idea, let me know. There's another close-up shot of the walkers. And then that's at nighttime, and then during the day, there's 4 more shots here, which I thought were really interesting because we see these walkers and they're literally just coming straight out of the ocean. Straight out of the ocean. I guess I should be calling them the infected, right? Because that's what they were calling them in Fear. So we see one of the infected walking out of the ocean. Now I'm wondering, now don't make fun of me, but if any of you guys have ever watched the Twilight movies, in in Eclipse, we see the vampires jump into the water and they sink down to the bottom and then they just walk. They just keep walking like they're dead weight. They're not floating, they're not swimming or anything. And I mean, we see these infected just walking straight up out of the ocean, and it makes me wonder, like, do they sink at all? Do they swim? Are they just floating, and then when they are pushed in by the water onto the sand, they just get up and start walking? Or are they literally like walking on the bottom of the ocean here? It's very confusing because you've never really seen these walkers in water. Like, I mean, they don't swim. I don't feel like they would have that coordination. Do they just kind of let the water take them, and then when their feet touch the bottom, they just start walking again? I don't know. But then you see this other woman infected walking out of the ocean as well, and there she is at the fence. Chris is killing her through the fence. And then probably like the weirdest scene out of this whole promo is is Travis walking here, and there is a fence along the beach, like a chain link fence blocking access down to the water. And there's all of these dead infected along the outside of the fence, as if all of these people, all of these infected, walker infected zombie guys just walked out of the ocean from nowhere and came across a fence that's in the middle of the beach. I don't understand. My first thought with this fence here was that maybe they were California coast, and then they maybe took the boat and went down, you know, there's Baja and there's Mexico down there, so maybe they went that way. Because my first thought was that the fence may be some kind of border fence. But then, you know, when you look up the border fences for Mexico and California and all over there, it doesn't look anything like that. So I really have no idea. And it probably sounds stupid talking about it, but I was really interested in these promos here, these two 15-second promos, because there's so many, they happen so quick, but when you slow them down, you see all of these different images that just kind of blur together when you watch it at full speed. So I hope that you guys liked this breakdown. It's a lot of me just going, look at this, look at this. But I enjoy talking about this sort of thing, and I cannot wait to see what's coming next on Fear the Walking Dead. You know, there's such a surprise factor with this new series that we have, because we have nothing to gauge it on. We can't really even begin to guess what's going to happen. There's no comic version of this, so I can't say, oh, well, in the comics Travis did this, or in the comics Nick did this. There's literally nothing to base my predictions off of except what I see in these promos. So I love that I have no idea whatsoever what to expect in this, and I just love that there's such a surprise to it. I'm so pumped for season 2 to come back. Like, I'm almost more excited about that than I am about The Walking Dead. And really, the only reason I'm more excited is because I'm super scared for The Walking Dead finale of season 6. I just am having so much anxiety over it. So this video is already probably pretty long. Not really too many predictions at this point, just really excited. I mean, it looks like they're on the boat. They're gonna come across people on the boat. Maybe the people in the speedboat there are the survivors from the plane crash. That would be interesting. At some point they get off the boat, obviously. They're on either an island or on, you know, in Mexico or on the coast or something like that. Maybe just farther down California, who knows? They could have even gone farther than that. They get off, there's a weird fence on the beach, lots of walkers were infected, whatever they're gonna call them in season 2, we don't know yet. And we see Chris fall in water in a really weird way. So I don't know, that threw me off so much. If you guys look at that scene when he just kind of plops down into the water, I don't even understand it. And why is Nick swimming in the water with walkers? And why does he still have that stupid old man jacket? I don't know, you guys. Okay, I love you. Leave your comments down there and we will discuss it more. Guys, I got a new job, so my videos for The Walking Dead season 6 right now might be a little bit late. I'm still gonna stay up and do the reaction video, but I start my job on Monday, so I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get a review out, because normally I make the reviews on Monday, but I work all day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I don't know, it's gonna be kind of weird, but I'm really excited because, as you guys know, I've been needing a job. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.